any? Do you have any, Tom?
Yeah, I just, the, failed codes that they did the testing on, I'm all done.
Chief, Daniel?
Yeah, so I turned in to the committee to look over. Is there any answers, results? The other thing that you had in there was about the chief being in charge of fire scenes and commissioners having DA 14-541, authority at the scene of a fire, officer in charge of supervision. Taping in the vehicles under New Jersey state law, wiretap law, to wire or electronic devices to gather or intercept any information. So basically, everything you took out of the policy, out of the contract. So it's up to you guys what you, because that's where we're at. And we're not gonna keep paying our attorneys and letters, move on, pay our legal fees, and we can start fresh August 1st. Because if not, stuff that he should step down as, okay? And as other commissioners sitting up there allowing him to get away with what he did, is shame on you. I have an email 2 Monday nights ago of something that happened with that individual, and nothing's been done by this board to ask him.
About an incident that happened?
George gave it to us before he left last month.
No, he told us that we needed to get somebody because.
Council meeting. Let me find it. What was just happened?
It'll be the 17th.
Dan, your glasses.
So it went to everybody in the town council and whoever else. To Human Resources, Franklin Township, employee, regarding Commissioner Middleton. Dear Mrs. Williams, I'm writing to you about some disturbing incidents that happened over the last 2 months and appeared to be getting worse as time goes on. A complaint was sent to George Morris by Commissioner Ferretti on June 10th, 2024 in regards to comments of sexual nature at a fire commissioners meeting on April 9th, 2024 by Commissioner Middleton to Secretary Chantel Orfanos. During the board's closed session meeting, in addition to this, he made comments on multiple occasions to her about who she spends time with when and not at work. After a discussion about Mrs. Chantel's time off, Commissioner Middleton made the comment, "Don't make me have to take my belt off and put you over my knee. You need to take better track of your time." On April 22nd, Commissioner Middleton came into the office and told Chantel she needs to find different people to hang around with when she's not at work. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Do any of you remember that happening at the meeting?
I didn't receive anything about that.
Okay.
And what George only said to us in closed session was, there's a dispute between 2 commissioners and it has to be handled. He didn't go into any details at all. He just told us we had to get an attorney. I haven't received any kind of acknowledgement, no emails, no nothing of what you just received.
Okay, this came to me in an email on June 17th at 10:44 p.m.
From George?
No, unknown email address.
Chantel, do you know if that was something that maybe George has sent us that we just don't have? So none of us saw that, unfortunately.
I didn't get anything either.
Do you recall that being said at a meeting?
Like I said, all he said to us in the meeting, in closed session was, there's a complaint against one, against another, and we needed to get somebody else in.
Okay.
So nobody received that as far as I know. Like I said, the 4 of us up here have not heard of that. So I'm not sure who else they sent that to, but it didn't come to the commissioners.
No, that went to the council. That email went to the council board, but also to him, not to us. Right? They sent
Well,
it
I
to
got
him.
it sent by, it doesn't say who. It was sent to me at 10:45 at night. Huh?
We didn't receive
Right.
the first time you bring it to our attention.
Well, I thought you already all knew about
Just what she stated, what he told us,
it. Okay.
George told us.
So,
And at that, he didn't even give his name. He
Yeah.
just said there was a discrepancy between.
but
two
Chantel's
other
not a
people.
commissioner.
I'm not saying Chantel, it wasn't from Chantel, it was from George at that name.
No, but you said 2 commissioners were having an issue.
Right, he said 2 commissioners. He
But
didn't
it's not
say
a
the name.
commissioner, it's a commissioner and secretary.
Oh, that's not the way, he told us 2 commissioners. Am I correct? He said
I'm not,
2
I'm not
commissioners.
disputing that.
No, I'm just saying,
So,
it was against
do
Chantel,
you-
we were told 2 commissioners, there was a discrepancy between 2 commissioners. So we had to get a different council in here to
Right.
be able to handle that.
So, with that being said, you know, he's not here and I don't really care that he's not here. This was sent to me, I didn't fabricate the letter, I didn't make the letter. It was sent to me and it's all over, obviously everybody knows but here. So, you know, after last night of a no-show, and I know you were supposed to be at work or whatever, and
I
It
was
is-
at work.
it
I
is
wasn't
what it
supposed
is.
to be. I was at work, and I told
I think-
everybody from day one, Monday is not a good day for me.
well, I get
I
it.
can give you any other day but Monday.
I
And
get
I
it.
still decided to do
But
Monday. So it
you-
wasn't supposedly, I was at my place
So
of
you were at work.
employment.
Alright, so, don't you think, with all the stuff that's out here, in good faith, to get your heads out of the mud, that you should sign this agreement we have with you and move forward, because it's only gonna get worse. The attorney already approved this in 2023. We didn't change anything but the monetary that we're owed and asking for our legal fees and move forward. We're not checking out. You can't take the fire trucks. And all we're asking to do is continue on what we're supposed to do, fight fires, protect property that you're supposed to give us the money to do and support us to do, not fight over policies and procedures, which according to the state law, Title 40A, 24A, and 42A, you can't do anything you wanted to enact. So with that cleaned up in this policy and this contract, you might as well sign it. There's no attorney gonna tell you different. Your attorney made this before he left in 2023. And I know, talking to you, Janet, that you didn't know those changes were in the 2024 contract when we spoke. You did not know that. And when you were the chairwoman before that, you didn't do that. Status quo. Contract, change the date, raise the money. Contract change, raise the date, change the money. So now that I've proved to you that you can't do anything that that other individual wanted to do in the contract, in good faith, sign the contract and move forward. And let the taxpayers stay home. Let's worry about buying a fire truck that you're supposed to buy us, because you asked the taxpayers for $500,000 to buy us a fire truck. It was on the budget. It was approved. I have that too. You follow NFPA standards. Let me read that one to you. Fire apparatus in use after 15 years shall be put into reserve status if it's a frontline apparatus. After 15 years, it should be considered to be replaced. The squad's going on over 20 years. You ask the taxpayers for the money to buy a new engine 3. You ask the taxpayers to buy a new engine 1. You got those. That truck's coming in. It's already 6 or 8 months late, I believe. Not on their fault. The price is going to go up $300,000 to the taxpayers because you voted not to buy a fire truck when you put it on the budget to buy a fire truck. So, what is the answer for the contract? Do you want to sign the contract and move forward? Because I think in all honesty, that's the best thing to do. Because you want to put cameras in vehicles and stuff like that, they could be in them. There's got to be policies and procedures, but you can't record, you can't audio tape, you can't be live. New Jersey wiretap law. Actually, there's a question about the cameras that are in the trucks now because they're being given to a third party with audio in them that have been in the trucks for the last 20 years.
And I would like to add, there are 4 clearly you passed this thing and pushed it through so that you could start this nonsense, and you didn't even read it, because the contradictions in that policy are on different ends of the spectrum. And you sit up here and you push that they need to sign contracts. You sat on practically jumped over this desk last month and said to him, sign the contract. But you sit up here and you're breaking all kinds of rules. You're not following policies. You're not writing policies. And the policies that you had George write were completely off kilter, because he has no idea what they're supposed to have in them. But you judge and make it so that everybody else in here has to follow the policies, but none of you follow them.
Amy, you done with your report?
Yeah. My question to you is, are you gonna vote on on our contract? You don't need a lawyer, because the lawyer wrote this contract. George wrote this contract last year. All our lawyer did was change the date to 2024, so I could get it signed by the president and the secretary and bring it to you tonight.
So we're going to go back into the later.
I make a motion to sign the contract.
I think Ken just wants to move it to, closed session to discuss further.
If you don't mind, if I could sit in, if you're gonna discuss that, I'd like to sit with you for 5 minutes and explain myself to you. If you're okay with that? Okay.
Okay, presentation of bills?
We're not gonna discuss questionable bills? Whatever.
Sure would.
Bills to be paid in the amount of $95,492.10. The budgeted bills are $2,329,888. The amount spent was $740,819.44. The encumbered amount is $108,413.80, leaving a balance of $1,711,953.76. Amount is $17,516.87. Dedicated training penalty account is $3,847, and LoSAP is at $121,066.26. Funds set aside to cover future costs of health benefits for retired employees is $163,100.
Presentation of bills?
Make a motion to accept the presentation of bills to be paid.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Go back to discussion of questionable bills. Is there any?
Yeah, there's a few, but I'm not doing it. Why are you skipping around?
Because I didn't have it on my sheet.
Because you're following a sheet that's not correct. That's why. We had an agenda.
Okay, we're going to, before the maintenance. I have nothing.
We still don't have the deck gun and the, Insta-change fixed on the squad. We were waiting for you to get the money. Once you got it from the town to get it fixed, it's almost,
What?
the Insta-change for the snow that come down,
Uh-huh.
and then the deck gun, the electronic deck gun shot, which is 20-something years old. But we were waiting to see if you were gonna buy us, if you're gonna bond the fire truck. Instead of spending $75,000 on a fire truck that's supposed to go away.
Equipment. I have nothing.
Well, that was what he just said.
That's what you got.
Yeah, the deck gun.
Training.
Greg is just looking for a date for
we just do that?
He was gonna do another day.
Oh, another day, okay, yeah, we just did one.
Insurance, liaison for Franklin Township, they didn't have the meeting yet, Jenny, did they? Jenny,
She can't hear you.
Jenny?
Joe?
They didn't have the, nothing?
Well, they're gonna have to go, they're gonna have to go back and revisit other things that came up for safety. The apparatus, the stationary, the no water, the fuel line. They're gonna have to address all these, unrelated fees, and they have to go to another meeting.
They were all printed, Janet, they were printed, they might be in your pamphlet. That's how we printed all them, right? The complaints? Complaints? Yeah, they were in your, yeah, they were in your
Carry forward.
9th last month.
No, we met the 11th, no? June 11th.
Oh, maybe.
June 11th, so I'm looking at June 11th.
No set. Student membership. Policies and procedures.
So we're gonna go to closed session for that.
Unfinished business.
Besides the policy procedures and the safety issues, we have to find the safety issues and then the policy to review. Holiday like September 1st. September 1st, okay.
What is that?
There was a check that was spent and it's in our packet.
It was taken and altered, supposed to be the Wex Bank for the gas, it was taken out of the box or it was dropped by the post, mailman. And it was altered. Police report was made.
Where was it altered, Patty?
In the pay two, certainly not paid to Amir Rogers in Fairfield, Ohio.
Somebody got the check.
And on that note, we are definitely going to be initiating different policy for the security of the outgoing mail, the checks, everything. They will no longer be put in that box outside. Chantel is going to drop them at the post office. If she's not available, I will drop them at the post office so that they go directly to outgoing mail at the post office.
Take the whole mailbox on.
Okay. Treasurer's report.
Oh, we did, I think we went backwards, we did that, that's what carried me over on this. That was this.
Okay. We make a, I need a motion to open public portion.
I make a motion to open public portion at 7:36 p.m.
I second.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Public portion is now open. I would like to, I'll retain myself. Fucking pills before you change.
Up, he said he just got to cool down.
stand here?
No, you gotta go there. You want a water?
Yeah.
Bernie, go get a cooler back there.
What is going on?
You have to say your name
My name is John Casal, township resident, 51 years. What's going on? I was at the last meeting, and it actually sounded like, now after a certain kerfluffle, it actually sounded like something was going to happen. With this contract, with straightening things out.
Come on.
I don't understand. There's so much money being wasted. I've worked for the town for 31 years. I've seen it in lots of different ways. The price of a fire truck's going to go up by $300,000? Voted for you people that are sitting there, and I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Because at the time, I was voting on a name, I didn't have a face. And I thank you for looking at me. I came to this meeting because I actually thought that I was going to be happy with some of the results, but I'm not. I'm furious. I'm absolutely furious. This is disgusting. Wow. I can't believe this. Another word. I guess my question to the board is, to the commissioners, is that if we're going to see anywhere between $300,000 and $600,000 increase in the price of a fire truck, $1 million, you're talking almost double the price at this point. Are the commissioners going to possibly think about returning their pay for until that time that you guys actually vote on everything? On top of the fact that if we wanted to get in touch with you guys and then give you our issues, will you guys answer our phones that are paid by the township as well? Is my next question. Going back to what the chief was saying, mentioning that he took the contract from last year and just changed, the pertinent dates and the monies. My question is, you don't need a lawyer to literally look at 2 documents and read them verbatim. If it's one person from here, one person from the fire department, and you can have a third-party arbiter, whether it's somebody from the town council who has no skin in the game, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just basically reading verbatim. You don't need a lawyer. It's clear cut and simple at that point. Just read the 2 contracts. Who knows what happens when the next election comes up for Board of Commissioners. Somebody else may decide to run and push for a new commissioner.
There's one term that's up in February. I don't know who. Gerard. Thank you.
Resident for over 40 years in Franklin Township. What got me out here was the fact that I heard that, well, I also read of a potential expanding the population in this area to close down a firehouse. No way. Survey, but I'm speaking on behalf of the people in this township. He should never leave in our area. That's all I have to say.
Hello, my name is Mary Van Ness, 49 Donald Avenue. I live just catty corner across the street from the firehouse. So I got copies of the agreement from 2023 and the proposed agreement for 2024. And I literally read it line for line to kind of see what the differences were. So I came up with a couple of questions based on that. So on number 4 of the 2024 contract, it reads, fire company shall be given at least 30 days for any proposed changes of the bylaws and policies by the commission. So that was a change from 60 days to 30 days. So my question was, what prompted a shorter period of time? Is it so that there's not an opportunity to go back and forth on whatever changes that you, the commissioners, want to make? Another one of the things that I highlighted, and I know you're not going to answer me, so please take notes. Is on the proposed contract for 2024, I highlighted, the commissioners shall consider the comments of the fire company, and the commissioners determine that the comments will benefit the district and may incorporate the same into the bylaws and policies. What it says on the old sheet, any changes to the bylaw. So my question there was, firefighters, how do you know that the policies that you're changing are good for we, the people, and the firefighters who are actually doing the job? And the other one that I highlighted is on number 7. It says that's what we talked about. In the event that the fire company fails to enter this agreement as of April 1st, which obviously has passed, you put in that you would take away their equipment. I felt that that was definitely a strong arm tactic, and I didn't understand why that would be added to a contract. So those are the questions that I wrote down based on what I read. Thank you.
Member of East Franklin, come to a lot of these meetings, and it just seems to me, other than make the threat you're gonna close us down, you don't have a clue. What is your plan? Are we gonna replace fire trucks on a regular basis, or are we gonna just be arbitrary and say, we don't like Community this year, so they're not getting a truck. We don't like East Franklin this year, we're not getting a truck. Well, this year we're against Chief's car, so we're not getting them. You guys gotta come up with a plan. Don't blame it on the... You 4 people are all elected to make decisions. Your course. The intent of the Board of Fire Commissioners is support the needs of the fire companies, not the other way around. We're not here to make your life happy. You're here to make our lives happy. That's all I have to say.
Be careful. Pound 9991 or something's a new code.
Lawrence Mokoa, being 22 years as a Franklin resident. My question actually is to the risk that we are in this country, and these people have not signed this contract. Looking at it right now, we are here, then there has just been an alarm, and people are really here. Look at it right now, the way obviously the place is getting hotter. I believe if you check statistics, whenever the place gets more hotter, there is more risk of fire than when it is like under in this community. You know, how safe are we? From you guys, how safe are we? Then to the chief, how risk are we if these people do not sign this contract?
Well, if they take our fire trucks away, you won't be safe at all.
Thank you.
If they sign the contract tonight, it'll be normal. and we can stop coming here, and we can move forward and do what we're supposed to do, like they're doing right now, which we haven't stopped doing without a contract.
So you guys think about it, the house just come because obviously the contract was not signed. I pray that that will not be our portion as this company. Thank you guys.
I make a motion to close public portion at 7:50 p.m.
Second it. And we make note and go back into regular meeting.
Although, just like going back into the
Yes.
Who does the vote? You say the same.
Date and time and place of next meeting is August 13th, Tuesday, August 13th, 7 p.m. in the district office.
Are you going to executive session?
Yeah.
Then you can't read that yet until the end. You can't read what you just read until the end, because you gotta come back to a regular meeting.
Now we make a motion to go into executive session.
A second, going into executive session.
Then you're going back, right? Are me and the president gonna stay?
You can say the president can say,
His name's on the contract.